Good morning. Welcome to the morning show, or the Queen City Picker and Friends show with Todd and me. I'm sorry, my started sneezing and coughing just a few minutes ago, and now I'm gonna infect all of y'all.
Thom, the snot-nosed picker.
The snot-nosed picker, that's right. Oh wow. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Yeah, Mr. Sadie, Todd and I were just talking about that. 62, passed of cancer. That's bad. So
Yeah,
what's going on with you, Mr. Todd, this morning?
I don't know. Just, I love this bar and grill.
It's bar and grill.
Yeah,
Good morning, Mike.
at the casino we go to a couple of times a year. There's a restaurant in there called Toby Keith's Bar and Grill, and I think he did a song that was "I love this bar" or bar and grill, whatever. Yep. Dang. People younger than me shouldn't die, but
Yeah,
there it is.
Toby Keith, Mike. He passed
Anyway,
away. He was 62.
I'm gonna go tell Gwen. I'll be right back.
All right. So what's going on with you folks this morning? Got a lot going out. Good morning, Texas Bandit. You got a lot to be shipped out. Sorry. I got nothing right at the moment. Call me Phil, okay? Okay, Phil. Just don't call me late for dinner, right? Yeah, it is a little young. Being that I'm 66, Todd's 68. And y'all are running up behind us real fast like.
Don't be telling my age. I thought that was a secret.
Ah, not on these morning shows.
Okay.
So you got a lot to ship out today?
No, not too much. A few things. Nothing to brag about. I've kind of February's kind of dropping back to my average sales instead of staying up high like January was. Yeah, November, December, January, they were all really good.
Good.
February's not starting out like the last 3 months.
You're right, Anessa. I always say if you can get out of bed on your own power, that's a good day. Good morning, Beth.
Well, I hope to be able to do better than that, but whatever.
Yeah. I think Yeah, you're right on that, Anessa. But you're
Yeah,
young. You got a lot of good years left. Since you
she's a
gave up
baby.
since you gave up all that drinking and carousing and staying up all night at the bar on the weekends, you got some good years to go.
Any cool finds? No? trying to sort through a bunch of. I bought these at the auction 4 weeks ago. I tried buying some. I had boxes of Amazon returns. They were $50 a piece. I thought, yeah, I'll try 3 of them. And so far, if I break even on them, I'll be doing good.
Well,
I think I will break even, but I got like iPhone 12 phone cases, and I don't know. Not too many people are buying new cases for iPhone 12s.
Beth, you say you're doing a live haul this morning or this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm not going to buy those again. Now, if those boxes had been $20 a piece, then yeah, that's making money. But right now, for the effort to sort and list it,
Um, Resale Rabbit, he does that big annual, well, actually, I think he does it twice a year, a big warehouse sale. And he bought a bunch of these Amazon mystery boxes. And so when he was repositioning everything in his store, his warehouse for the sale, he just noticed some of them were real light. And he opened them up and they had like a plush. And he paid some good money for these things anyway. He opened up 2 or 3 of them that were real light, and they just had this plush, and I don't remember what the plush was, but he just set them out on the shelf and charged a different price, and he had a couple of people that bought them and then bought the mystery boxes, and they came back in and said this is what was in it, and he wasn't really happy about that. So I think he had a conversation with the people that he bought them from. So I think it was the 22 Christmas one. I think that's the one it is. If you want to go back and look at it.
yeah, I mean, we all have bad buys.
Yeah, they hope they're valuable.
I still have 10,000 Band-Aids. I haven't sold a single one.
Well, maybe you need to reach out to some prepper groups or something like that. It's but yeah, it's a lot of these Amazon returns places have opened up and they close, and
Now you got me going.
Roberta and I stopped at one in Hickory one time, headed towards her mother's house and father's house, and the later on we went by that direction and it was already closed up.
Yeah, the Band-Aids are in packs of 10, like this. And I put 10 packs of 10, so customer gets 100. I mean, probably going to have to make 100 packs of 10 just to get them moved.
Good morning, Jim and Tara. You need to just donate them to the local Boy Scout troops and call it a day.
25 kilograms. Dang, 24K. That's a lot of silver. I thought you gave up on silver. Of course, silver right now, I'm changing the subject here because 24K brought it up.
Right.
The ratio, how many ounces of silver it takes to buy an ounce of gold. The gold to silver ratio is pretty darn high right now, which I just bought some silver. I'll make a video on it. And I bought it because of that ratio. The ratio is almost 91 to 1. Yeah, I bought Silver Eagles, so I didn't get mine for 22. But
Okay, 25 kilograms. That's like, is that like 55 pounds? Is that, did I calculate that right? 25 kilograms equals 55.1156 pounds.
That's 803 troy ounces. 803. And there's 14 pounds in a troy ounce. It's 57 pounds, yep.
Well, I just used Google. How many pounds is in 25 kilograms? Now, is that in coins? Is that in like bars?
I think it's Saudi Arabia. They don't care if it's bars or coins or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean,
silver price has kind of dipped a little bit, and gold has kind of stayed about the same. So that ratio got up to it's like at 91 to 1. 1 kilo bars. That's a chunk. You could use that as a doorstop.
well, I was just about to ask him that 50 pounds of silver, 55 pounds of silver. That's a big old chunk. I mean, is he going to like stack them under his bed, his kid's bed, and use them as risers for his, so his kids' mattresses are not on the floor? I mean, how do you store something like that? Which he's probably got a vault, so.
I thought a Comex bar was 1,000 ounces. Is that not right? Yeah, 24K has a safe the size of a he spent like $15,000 for his safe, and it's a beast.
Yeah,
It's
there's
about
a guy.
It's about the size of a closet. I mean, just just like a normal bedroom closet.
Right.
Just bam.
There's a stacker. I watched this video, and he uses
20,000 for the vault.
He uses gun safes. The big gun safes. That's what he uses. Yeah, Kent says his gun safe was more than that.
Well, if you get valuable guns, sure.
You had someone open it in less than 30 seconds with tools. It broke your heart. Well, see, you need to do one like Todds, where you have to swing across on a rope across a piranha-infested pond, and then you have to you have to figure out the riddle, so you step on the right squares, or you get shot at with spears, arrows.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good safe bolted to the floor.
Todd, you probably got one of those old bank safes from one of the western towns.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
it's the size of a small import now.
I do have two sons that also have safes, and another location. I'm got stuff spread out. So if one spot gets thefted, I'm not losing everything.
Do you have? Are you kind of the auxiliary safes? Are you kind of like balancing it out? How much is in it? So when the time goes that you and Gwen are not around anymore, you okay? You get this one and you get yours. The contents is yours.
Yeah, I mean, I have a will, and or I'll get a will. I still need to finalize that sucker.
Yeah, you do.
Get it notarized and stuff. I mean, I have written down who gets what, but I just need to get it notarized and official.
Yeah, that's Todd's method right there. He has the Chase and Sanborn coffee cans in his backyard with his gold in it buried.
Yep. Yeah, 25 kilos. Dang, that's.
I mean,
What did he say he paid?
22, I think it was.
22,
Is that what he?
29. So we can't. I don't know any place you can get it that cheap in America. 22.29. That's a little over half a mil. Added something wrong, I guess. Oh, I know what I did wrong.
My grandmother Hux, my dad's mother, she always kept like a 5 and 5 1 stuck down in her bra. Felix. I know that, but you know that was also in in the 70s. It was
So,
18K for 25 kilograms.
so even though he bought 25 or 55 pounds of it, that's still only $18,000.
And what's the going price of silver?
That's 22 something.
Oh, so he basically bought it at face value, current face value.
That's what he said. Spot price. Let's see. Spot price for silver right now is 22.31, according to NetDania. Gold is at 2,028. So gold is maintained above 2,000. It's not a dealer, it's a national bank. Well, for them to sell it for that price, don't they have to make a little profit? 24K? I just have to wonder how they're getting it at a lower price than that. How are they getting it so cheap, and how are you? get it 1 to 2% less than spot. Yeah, it makes me wonder how they can get it that cheap.
They're probably buying it by the truckloads.
Yeah, they're making it, and look, they're making an even smaller margin on gold. 0.05%, their margin. Dang, you'd have to sell a lot of gold. And they probably do. So, that's a good thing living in a country that supports its people and their well-being. It's the way America's supposed to be, but,
Beth, what's going on in Houston with USPS?
I think I heard a story where they implemented a bunch of new technology or machinery or something,
Right.
and they just got rid of all their old stuff, and they're having a lot of kinks in the system. It's stuff isn't getting out. $0.60 for a gallon of diesel. Yeah.
It's like 386 here for, automobile truck grade.
They opened the Missouri City Sorting Center too early. They didn't get all the kink. Yeah. I don't think they got all their new systems sorted out before they shut down all the old systems. So it's a totally new sorting center, huh?
Is that like a suburb of Houston?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because that one's behind, it messed up the other one. So I've had the last 2 months, I've had like 3, maybe 4 requests. Hey, where's my package? It was supposed to be delivered. And they were right. They all got their stuff, but yeah, it was late. It's not supposed to take like 10 business days for me to ship something to Missouri. That's just not right.
Like, let's don't go there. I don't live in
Beth,
Russia.
that sucks. Scanning in delivered instead of received. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That really jacks up buyers. They look at the tracking, say it's delivered. No, it wasn't delivered. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
That kind of thing can.
I don't remember what it was, but I took it to the post office and they scanned it in. And it was going to California. By the time I could drive 15 minutes back to my house, I already had an email from my buyer saying they said it was delivered and I can't find it. And I had to send a message back to them saying, yeah, apparently somebody's messed up. I said, you bought this thing at 11 o'clock last night. It just went into the post office today. You know it wasn't delivered. And because the person was getting real irritable about it. And so I went to the post office and they checked it out, and the girl had scanned it in as being delivered instead of received. So I had him send me an email saying that it, in fact, had just been delivered to the Charlotte post office. So, and I forwarded it to her, to the person. I keep saying her, but to the person. I don't know whether it was a man or a woman.
Yeah, Tommy says, oh, Sadie, Missouri. I sent a package to Missouri, and it took 10 business days. So customer put in a request, hey, where's my package? So they were understanding enough. And then Tommy says, this is the whole reason I made everything priority. Well, I can't do that on a bunch of the stuff I sell, Tommy. Unless I just get rid of everything in my store that has a low ASP, which is probably more than half my store.
Yeah, but Tommy only sells them expensive shoes, so.
Yeah, his average sales price is probably 3 times what mine is. So his buyers are more willing to pay for priority shipping than mine would be.
Yeah. After the Jabus or Jabus, however you pronounce that, um, and that's the reason why once the postage has been printed for an item, they have got to wait for it to be, or they've got to wait for it to be received before I. You know, I mean, they can go ahead and cancel it, but nothing's going to happen until I get back. So they're just going to have to wait. Yeah, that was a guy at a flea market that I knew. He's like pile it high and sell it cheap. Cheaper for $30. That boy, he he would have garbage bags of clothes. You know, it'd be all size women's too, and he would $10, and there'd be if you sold it piecemeal, there'd probably be $50 of worth of clothes in there. He just wanted to move it. Does he live in this Tommy? Does he live in the same state as you, or his? Or do you live in Maryland? I don't know why I want to think you lived in Pennsylvania. That's lag, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to bring down your average sales price, but 20 pair at $20 free ship. But if you get items like that in your inventory, you might as well sell it. Especially if they're multi-quantity. I have SpongeBob SquarePants night lights. I've had them for 4 years. And I bet I've sold 200 of them at $8 a piece, plus shipping.
Well, just think once your kids start having kids, you can pull a couple of it out of inventory and take down to them.
I've only got about a dozen left. I started with over 200 of them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's good. One listing and just I'm shipping one out this morning. What's my net on that? After fees and taxes and everything, probably take home pay is $4.
Yeah, lag. I know you live in the USA.
No, they're selling it. They're selling at $8 a piece, Kent. So I looked them up on Amazon. They got them over there for like $12. So I'm giving a big discount compared to Amazon. Do, do.
The way lag talks, he's got teleporting capabilities because he's living in his mama's basement, and the next thing you know, he's down in Todd's basement, and he just bounces around. Everything must go. I'm broke, busted,
Delaware is building a
disgusted.
wall to keep New Jersey out. Uh,
Oh Lord. Well, everything goes back to South Park. There's an episode where the people in New Jersey, it started out with the folks from Jersey Shore. They just started moving west and started taking over the country as they went. So New Jersey was stretched all the way to the Mississippi River.
24K, isn't that where our friend Yoshi lives? New Jersey? New Jersey?
Turnpike or interstate? Got my nose. Let's see, Atlantic City's in New Jersey, in it. That's the only time I've been to New Jersey. Roberta and I went a couple of times up there to Harris Casino. Good morning, John. So, Mr. Sadie, what you been doing since the boss has been away? Laying out by his pool? Drinking Michelob Ultras?
He can't. He's broke. He just said it.
Yeah, I saw that. But he's always poor mouthing.
You watch Housewives of New Jersey? Jersey Shore? Uh,
I like Joe Pesci. Oh, that's Piscopo. Okay, that's different. I know of him, but I don't remember any of his humor. So, what do you got on the agenda for today, Todd?
oh, I'll probably spend a few hours just listing. Got a bunch of stuff to test. I've got a Sega Genesis console. If I can find the wires for it, I've got a Wii U to test. I've got two stereo receivers and a couple of speakers to test. So I need to do some listings and do some testings. That's what I should knock out for the day. Receivers are good money, but they take a little while to test, and then they take a little while to pack.
Well, I thought you just stuck them in a bubble mailer, and sent them on their way. That's what Jim and Tara do.
Yeah. Speaking of Jim and Tara, Jim and Tara, Jim and Tara, Jim and Tara. They haven't been in a chat in a while.
Yeah.
Hey, you missed it yesterday. Right after you left, I threw a link in the side chat, and I don't know if you know her very well. I don't know her real well. I've seen her the last year or so in chats.
Ping
But
came in.
Ping G came in.
Yeah, I had it going in the background.
What a neat lady. She's older than us.
Really? She didn't look it.
I know it. Golly.
There's the link if anybody wants to hop in.
But she said it. Asian people, they hardly look old when they're old.
Yeah, we watch Asian TV, Korean, Japanese, and these people are in their 80s and they don't look. They look younger than we do. They do not, and
Rat
that's like
Path.
black people. You know, they can be 90 years old and they look like they're in their 60s. White people, we just go to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, it's because if you went out and got a suntan when you were 20, when you turn 60, it's just a mass of wrinkles
Well, you know,
or skin cancer.
when I was a teenager, there was a girl that I went to high school with. She lived behind us, and she would lay in the backyard in her bathing suit during the summer, and she'd use mayonnaise as a suntan lotion. And she stayed brown all the time. And I saw a picture of her recently through, you know, Facebook. She's a friend of mine, and God, she looks older than my grandmother. I mean, terrible. Oh God, I hear Jim.
Oh, I'll come and say hi to you guys since I haven't been on
There
in
they
forever.
are.
Yeah, we're still alive.
It's been a couple of weeks.
I know. Well, I get busy doing other stuff, and then I'm not always sitting in my front of my computer in the morning.
Okay.
Well, you just busy, busy, busy. The kid back in school,
Oh yeah, because we had that week off of for when it snowed here. It
right?
was cold and snow, so they took off of school for a week. Yeah. Yeah, he's back at school doing his thing. He did get an award. We had to do the football banquet like a week ago or something.
Right?
And he got one of these, because he kept his grade point average while playing sports over like 3.75. So he got like an award for it. So actually, I was kind of
No,
proud of that he's not taking after his parents in the grade department. So that's good.
He's gonna go to Harvard for law school. Become
Well,
a
he wants
senator.
to be that's what he wants to do is be a lawyer. He don't have to go to Harvard, but he does want. That's what he's talking about going to do anyway. We'll see, how things change.
He'll be the
hey,
next. He'll be a senator from the great state of
You don't have
Kentucky.
to be a politician anyway, but we
I
were
can.
at I shouldn't say this, and I don't mean it bad. We were at the football banquet, and they're giving some of the seniors awards. They gave this one senior lineman, an award for whatever. I can't remember. But one of the things they're doing a little speech about, and they're like, he's going to be a great dad because he has his pregnant girlfriend sitting there next to him. I'm
Oh
like, oh,
God!
God, please don't let Brandon do something stupid like that.
Well, if he takes after
Not
his
to say
father,
that a child isn't a blessing and God bless him, but I'm like, oh man, do not be your senior year in high school with a 7 month pregnant girlfriend sitting at your football banquet with you.
Wow.
your senior year of high school.
Yeah.
I may not make you happy, but I will get you pregnant.
Damn, Tar, you just
Oh,
need to think
man.
about the stud.
No.
He looks like he could be Amish.
Who, that guy?
Amish
No, he
does.
just had a full beard. I mean, he looks like a man. I will say that. I mean, he looks like Grizzly Adams. This dude that's having a baby. He looks like a man. He has a full, like, real full, like, man beard.
Tara's favorite movie on Lifetime is The Amish Stud.
Oh, I did watch the Amish Stud the other night.
You know,
Amish stud.
you look back at my high school annual from '76 when I graduated. Everybody looks so young. All the boys look so young.
When I went to
You
high
look
school,
at you look at 1984, and they've got full beards and mustaches
well,
and
I don't know. When I graduated in 1991, and I could tell you, like, when I was in high school, boys still kind of look like adolescent boys. I look at some of these boys on this football team. You know, they got like tattoos up and down their arms, and they got beards, and they look like they're 21 or 22. Which I thought you had to be 18 to get a tattoo. Is that not a thing anymore?
I guess you can go to anybody. But then
Oh.
again, you know, they might be
I mean, they're
21
not
or
prison.
22.
They're not amateur prison tattoos. I mean, they're like, you know, good tattoos.
No, they do with a pot dispensary. They're very responsible about
No,
it.
but I mean,
No, this is a very
don't you have to be 18 to have a
It's a very
tattoo?
law-abiding country. I'm sure those rules are still in effect.
You
It's not like
know,
we're
it's,
letting people smoke reefer and get tattoos whenever they want.
it's like the Alabama joke about the boy that's graduating from high school, and his father's part of the same senior class. So,
Oh,
yeah.
well, whatever. Well, that won't happen to me and Jim because we're.
So what y'all got going on these days? Y'all staying busy?
Yeah, just doing horse stuff and listing and just doing our usual. I guess nothing very exciting, hey?
We gotta go pick up a car.
Oh, yeah, Jim's sister bought a car, so Jim's going to help her go pick that up today.
She doesn't like to drive on the highway, so I got to drive her to the place in Louisville, and then I got to follow her back.
Oh, you have to follow her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, she doesn't want me to leave because I'm afraid I'll go too fast.
Oh,
Why is she?
oh man.
She's going
to lock it in at like 58.
She had me drive the U-Haul. She's like, I got this route. I planned it out. See, it's all it avoids any highways. I'm like
we wouldn't drive up
from Kissimmee,
75 and whatever other road we
from
get on.
Kissimmee, Florida to Central Kentucky, with not using any highways. This ain't 1946. No.
Did you not come up 95?
What is that 75 we hook up with?
Yeah.
Yeah, we come up 75.
Well,
that goes up through. 75 is what goes up through Georgia, and then when we get in Tennessee, if we were going to Wisconsin, we get on 65.
I think it's Chattanooga where you switch.
Yeah, but now it's something different because we come in.
Because we're not coming up 60. Yeah, because coming up to Wisconsin, we switch to 65, and that would take you up to Indiana, up to north. Well, you get off at 65 right around Gary.
Yeah.
You get on 80, and then you take 90 or 41.
Right.
Or 92 or something through Chicago, and then 41, and you get to Milwaukee. But whatever, yeah. So anyway, yes, we took the expressway. I'm not driving. I told her absolutely.
I laughed at her when she said that. I'm like, I'm not driving.
Because she's planning on taking a few days. I'm like, I can't take off work a few days.
I got shit.
It's a 12-hour drive. We're doing it in 12 hours.
Yeah, we're not going to do it in 3 days.
Wait a minute. She's expecting you to take a couple of days.
I drive 12 hours. Yeah.
When you go on vacation,
no, we're not. Well, when you don't take highways, it's like going back to the 1950s or whatever, where like a trip to Florida, if you're in Wisconsin, take a week to get there.
Yeah, like Andy Griffithville will stop for some hamburgers on the way.
Yeah, she's planning out what towns we're going to stay in motels and stuff. I'm like, no.
I remember when we were in Florida for some reason. I don't know, I guess vacationing. And coming back, my dad decided he was going to go cross country. And we got up to 521, 321, right inside of South Carolina. And instead of just going up 95 and hitting 26 and coming on up to Rock Hill, he decides he's going to go cross country. And there was like 45-mile-an-hour speed zones. And
oh my God, when we did this,
I thought I was going to die before we finally got home because we were ready to get home. And my mom was like, you should have stayed on the interstate.
Yeah, you stay on the interstate. Well, she wants to not go on the interstate because she gets nervous driving on it. But so we're leaving Florida. We get to Leesburg, and Jim's got this U-Haul truck, but he's pulling his dad's old flatbed trailer, which there's something wrong with it. We don't realize it. And we get there, the axle's like coming off or jacked
No,
up.
the hitch was rusted
Yeah.
out.
Well, anyway, so Jim's like, I can't go all the way. I'll never make it. I have to go because I have to have Brandon back for archery tryouts the next day.
Right.
So at Leesburg, I continue going home to Kentucky. Jim goes back, spends the night in Orlando at the empty house so he can ditch this flatbed trailer and rent a U-Haul trailer. So I drove all the way home on that night. I mean, I know I drove north of Atlanta. It was like around 12:30. I called Jim. I said I'm gonna pull over. Did my go to the Walmart, take a couple hour nap, and then proceeded the rest of the way home.
I like if you're traveling and you stop in Walmart's parking lot and you rack out. You know the great thing about that is, oh yeah, it's a little cool in here or whatever. Or I'm not comfortable. I need a pillow. You just well, when there are 24 hours, you walk into the Walmart, you go get yourself a little comforter, get yourself a pillow, get yourself some snacks, cruise out back to the car. It's awesome.
Well,
A lot better than sitting on a wayside.
we when we came back from the cruise right before Christmas, our ship was delayed getting back into the port. You know that all that mess. We got in our car at 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm scared of this, but here we go. We were supposed to have been off the ship at 7:30, which meant by 8 o'clock we would have been in the
What?
in the car. But we started home. It was windy. I drove to Georgia. Roberta got in the car. I mean, she started driving once we got into Georgia, and she drove the rest of the way to Charlotte. We could have stopped and got in, stopped at a hotel and got up the next morning and drove on in. But we just wanted to get home, and we kept on going. And we were midnight. We rolled to our house.
Yeah, sweet corn.
I'm assuming this is
That must be
Mr.
Mr.
Sadie.
Sadie. Oh, I thought maybe it was at the Michelob Ultra labeling facility.
Yeah.
And just showed me all the sweet corn boxes.
Is that y'all's warehouse, Mr. Sadie?
It was like canning equipment. When I was
That's
out
what
of high school that first year, I worked in the summer. I worked at a cannery, and it looks like that canning equipment they used to
I
have
didn't
there.
know they actually did that kind of stuff. I thought they sold raw fresh vegetables.
Mm.
We're not hearing you if you're saying anything.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you
Yeah.
now.
This is our potato machine.
Oh, that's your potato machine. Now, y'all don't process anything, do you? You just move fresh vegetables?
Oh, is this like cleaning the fresh vegetables?
We package everything.
But you don't put in a
5
can,
pound
do you?
potatoes. No, we don't do any canning.
You put it like in the bags and that kind of thing. Or do you sell the expensive
This
stuff that's in the little styrofoam tray with 4 potatoes on it, and they shrink wrap and they charge you $27 for them?
Where are you
this is a
shopping?
5
Is this
pound.
where you buy like cans of gas too? 4 potatoes,
This is a
25
5 pound
bucks.
bag of
Cans of
potatoes.
gas.
We load them right here.
So
Oh.
y'all actually package them there. Cool.
Yeah, we hang about a 1,500 pound tote of potatoes. They come down the belt. They go up the incline belt up to the weigher, and then it drops them down, and it puts them in bags over here in this section over here, and then they pack them on that table back there. Hellfire.
Oh,
How many
wow.
people does it take to do that?
Roughly about 4 to 5.
Did you get many critters in with the potatoes?
Nah, potatoes aren't too bad. Corn's the worst.
Well, I worked at a canning factory and
Uh,
we did green beans, and for years I couldn't eat green beans out of the can between all the chopped up frogs and snakes that were going through them.
God.
I'm not kidding
yeah,
you.
corn's the worst. This is our corn line here.
Uh,
So what are you doing? Just
It
maintenance on
goes
them?
on. They stack it on this belt right here. You can see the little individual.
Right.
It goes through a set of saw blades, cuts each end off, comes out this side, down on the belt, which I'm working on at the moment. And they put it on a tray, set it up top here. After they chuck it, then it comes down to this end, goes through a wrapper, comes out the other side of the wrapper all nicely wrapped, gets a label right here, ends up on this table, ends up in a box. And that's your agricultural lesson for today.
Well, that,
There
now
you
that,
go. It's Mr. Sadie's FFA minute.
you know,
Some
one of my
agriculture.
one of my favorite shows that used to be on TV that's not anymore was How Was That Made? I love watching.
Oh, I love that show.
I like they were in Charlotte and they were doing extruded PVC pipe. That was just amazing. I mean, you know how they do stuff like that, and the machines like y'all have. And my in-laws and Roberta, when she was young, worked at a thread plant. My in-laws retired from it, and hearing my father-in-law talk about how machines have progressed, where it used to be very, very human involved, in running these machines, to
Like
now
cast
it's,
iron with levers and foot pedals.
I guess, I don't know, but now it's, a lot of it's like air driven and it
Those
takes.
chicken processors, they put a rubber band around those
I
chickens'
don't want to
feet,
hear it,
put it on
Scott.
the hook, and they go up.
Yeah,
Do you,
They just go behind a curtain and they come out wrapped.
okay. Do you guys
It's all
watch?
good.
Do you guys watch RFD TV or used to? I know Todd and Tom are kind of citified, but anyway, there was that Orion Samuelson. But when you go up to the Illinois State Fairgrounds, you have the Orion Samuelson building in that because he's from Illinois, so it's all a real big deal there.
I just years ago we were in Michigan and for a national camping association club camp convention, and we went to the Kellogg factory.
Oh, the cereal factory where they
Yeah,
kill the cereal,
when they kill the cereal.
when they kill the cornflakes.
That was pretty amazing.
Wow.
And here's your bit of trivia. Did you know that cornflakes came about because it was supposed to be a health food for uh, some major illness? I don't remember which one it was. TB or something.
TB.
I'm just, it's a major deal. It's not like the flu or anything like that.
Okay.
I learned that on.
You have TB. Just eat extra cornflakes. You'll be fine.
They were created by a doctor.
We told you not to hang out with those fast girls. Now you're going to have to eat some of these cornflakes to get that.
That's right.
Thank God they
You're
have
not right.
penicillin
I
now.
swear, Jim, you are not right. You need to put you together a dadgum stand up. You could make a lot more money doing
You have
that.
syphilis. Eat some cornflakes.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You know, I thought I was thinking some crazy stuff. That explains the hallucinations.
I know, but Tom is right. I did hear like some nutritionist or health doctor in like the 20s or the teens. Didn't he like put together cornflakes because he thought it'd be good for
Yeah,
you
but
or
didn't they
whatever?
smoke it?
No, they ate it.
You're not right. What are those? Are those potatoes?
They look like potatoes.
I can't tell. He's moving around too fast.
No, that's not a potato.
Oh, those are peppers.
Those are peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
You can see we don't cook much. Are those potatoes? Oh no, they're peppers.
No, he was moving around, Those I think were potatoes.
Amazing. We're learning so much. Peppers, what? They don't come in a can, or
But I was thinking, Mr. Sadie, what y'all did was like y'all had the boxes of fruit and vegetables that y'all like when you go to a food line and you see a section that's just got the individual fruit and vegetables stacked out there.
Yeah, it's not a
you got like
piano, it's a pepper.
Yeah, y'all are so funny. I swear.
Uh, Tom, you're too easy sometimes.
I know. I'm just too easy. Well, that's cool, Mr. Sadie. He's probably never been out there before. He's just trying to impress us because usually he's riding around in his truck drinking coffee
yeah.
around on the farm.
I don't think Mr. Sadie works on a farm. Okay, I think he works with produce, but I don't think he's like out there in the
No,
in the
no
field.
have you never seen him when he's out on his boss's farm fixing
Yeah,
stuff
I
out
see
there?
it.
That big old spread that he's got out there? The estate. I guess that's not really a farm. Arkansas sweet
Michelob Ultra
potatoes.
farm.
Yeah, he grows Michelob Ultras out there.
I can't handle anything bigger in diameter than Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, it's a good thing those peppers are about the same size as those cans.
Yeah. Mr. Sadie, where's everybody at? Are y'all off today? Is this today a national holiday or something?
He's not saying he's in the zone.
Hang on, too loud here for a time.
Oh, okay.
He's eating one of those Arkansas sweet potatoes and drinking a Michelob Ultra. It was a box he showed us. It said Arkansas sweet potatoes, which I didn't know they grew a bunch of Arkansas.
That sounds like something that's like, no, I'm okay. No, I don't want to try that. No.
Arkansas sweet potatoes.
I'm not trying Arkansas sweet potato. No, I'm good. It was college. We were experimenting.
Like you go to the strip club and the girl has a move called the Arkansas sweet potato.
Exactly. For an extra 20, I could do an Arkansas sweet potato.
Well, that was interesting, Mr. Sadie. That was
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, that's about a third of our entire facility.
No,
That's pretty cool.
where the sweet potatoes were at, were those machines running?
That's our cooler.
Oh, that's a cooler.
Yeah, that's a big walk-in cooler.
I was wondering where everybody was at.
They're all gone for the day.
Ice came around so they left early.
No, they start about 4:30 in the morning.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh sure, because probably early in the morning they wrap it fresh and it goes out to delivery to the stores.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, we sell to U.S. Foods. I'm sure you're familiar with that brand. A bunch of other local grocery stores, but that's the main one that you probably would recognize.
So most of your stuff is to like mainline distributors like U.S. Foods, that type of stuff.
Yeah, we do all wholesale stuff straight to the store.
What a great video! The center part of the steering wheel.
Yeah, and it's a Chevrolet.
It's my bow tie.
At least he drives a good truck, Tom.
I'll listen to you.
I don't know how to turn this camera on.
Is that a 2500?
No, it's 1500.
Oh my God!
I got 200,000 miles on it. I just turned 200,000.
You can't haul anything except a couple of dozen eggs.
Yeah, that's an F-150. 1500 is a good utility truck.
That's the same thing.
Chevy's a little better, and I drive a Ford, so.
Right, Harlan?
My cousin-in-law, I'll say it that way. His family is big Chevy fans, and his dad just bought a new Dodge 2500.
Oh, not the Dodge! They're the worst.
Are you kidding? They have gotten way up there in the the standings. I mean,
Really?
yeah.
Because I mean, everybody I know that bought them to pull horse trailers, they always end up having transmission trouble or replacing their transmission. And
Well,
when I
maybe they
lived in
fixed that.
Wisconsin, my Jim's friend had a big mechanic shop, transmission shop, and and I swear to God, I go back on that lift and it'd always be a Dodge truck. I'm like, you should rename this the Dodge Lift.
My my niece it's got 3 little kids and is expecting her 4th one now, so she'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's how close they are together. She told her daddy that she wanted him to buy a new F-350, and he's like, maybe after I'm dead and you get the life insurance, you can go afford to go buy one.
Yeah, they are expensive.
Yeah, they are. Much as a damn house nowadays.
Yeah,
I mean, I think like if you got a 1-ton dually, I mean, it's got to be $100,000 or over.
yeah.
I mean, I haven't honestly.
Oh,
I don't even look at the lots anymore, but I mean, yeah, they got to be 100 or 120.
yeah.
I
If you're
mean,
looking at a new truck, yeah,
If
you're in
you're
a bit
yeah,
over
looking
like
at
a
a
brand
hundred.
new, all the
if you're
bells and
looking at a
whistles.
WT, a work truck, just a 2-door basic stuff on it, is $50,000.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like with vinyl flooring and roll up windows and an AM/FM radio and AC, and it's 50 grand. Good morning, Harlan.
well, my sister-in-law is going to go get a car today, and it's like a 2020. It's a Ford Explorer, and it's nice. It's low mileage. Yeah, it's like almost $26,000 used.
Sorry,
I guess I
Yeah,
kid.
haven't.
The 24 Toyotas are kind of like down there below Chevrolet and Ford because they did something. I don't remember what the video was I saw, but they did something that has just really pissed off Toyota buyers.
What?
yeah.
The the Toyota, uh, the big Toyota truck.
Oh, that thing. Well, I don't know. I haven't looked into it for a while, but I do know, like, if you did much with them, they got horrible gas mileage for the truck.
Is that
Now,
the
that was when
Tundra?
they first came
Yeah,
out. Yeah. I don't know if they improved that later on, but originally they got really bad gas mileage.
people don't buy Tundra to do anything except haul eggs in them.
Oh, I think people pull boats with them and stuff.
Well, around here they're like a status set. Well, a Toyota
A
is.
Tundra? Oh,
Yeah.
I think a
Yeah.
status thing would be the, 1-ton dually. That would be more
Oh,
status. Like I went to the dealership, I just bought this 1-ton dually. I paid cash. She was 100. I got it, 115,000. No big
thank
deal.
you, Harlan.
He's
Kids,
he's been there for 10 minutes with looking at
smiley face.
steering wheels and a smiley face.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. I was kind of like toned down. I need me a system engineer, but to run the show. Anyway, I got to make a trip to Rock Hill to my mom's house, so I got to get out of here.
Okay,
It's 10 o'clock.
that's it for you.
Yeah, we trying to
Time's
spend
up.
some time with our parents. Roberta's been going up to her parents' house on the weekend because her dad's just having a few issues. And
Well, I will say that John Jones said about the rodents eating the wiring. I know why they do that because I had a Chevy truck that they did that too. It's because when they coat the electrical wiring in these vehicles now, they use like a soy-based coating, and rodents love soy. I don't
thank
know if
you,
they moved
Beth.
away from petroleum or plastic, but anyway, it's soy-based, and they love eating it.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to go get it cut.
Squirrels chewed through my internet cable a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Poor Scott and his dead squirrels eating his cables on his truck.
Yeah.
That's bad. He ought to throw out some
Yeah, that's
daggum
fair.
grain or something for him. Yeah, I'm a supermodel. I got to go get this mop cut and my eyebrows push hard. So anyway, as Ford, mice love the dashes in them, I guess. You know, if you don't take care of them, any of them, they don't. Every one of them have had. You can tell a 1980s pickup truck just by the fact that it don't have a Chevrolet pickup truck because it has no paint on the hood. Uh,
Oh boy.
did you not that they had a silver paint
Yeah.
that would not stick to a hood for anything?
Yeah, it flaked off. It's like an 85.
Yeah, I mean you could tell that
My
model was
Chevy,
84,
not.
85. I forgot the reason why, and if Jim was in here, he'd be able to tell you. But yeah, they had that silver paint was peeling really bad right away.
So all of them
my
have
Chevy's
issues.
flaking off.
Is it?
My Chevy's a 14, and it looks like it's ridiculous.
Really?
It's all flaking off.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you probably could have it painted and it'll look brand new and drive it for another 100,000 miles.
Something about the color white. When they paint these trucks white, I don't know what the white does, but it just, I don't know if they
huh.
don't prep them the same or if there's something different in the chemicals in the white paint or something. I don't know, but it seems like white's the worst.
You know, I
Huh.
was reading an article in the Observer or newspaper about this one of these companies in town that does the wrapping, and they said that white vehicles have become so popular because people bring them in and spend $2,000 and have them wrapped, and
Yeah.
if they get tired of the color, they just have it bring it back in and have it wrapped again.
I didn't know the
Yeah.
wrapping thing, but if you think about like there's a pickup trucks, because if you're a contractor or any kind of business, you get white and then you know can get your graphic put on it.
Yeah.
My brain went instantly to rap music.
Rap music.
We have rappers here in town.
Okay. Okay, I gotta go. Y'all got any final words before we leave?
Not really.
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your
There you go.
vegetables.
Buy those
Keep,
Yeah.
vegetables.
keep Mr.
Buy those
Sadie
Arkansas
employed.
sweet potatoes.
The
Right.
name of the
Keep me
place is
employed.
Biggie Fords and Chevys.
Right.
Y'all are not right. Okay, y'all have a great day. Make it a great day. Bye.
All
Thanks for
right.
watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.